Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Delightful Creations by Amber. Today I wanted to share with you guys how I organize and store my paper scraps. So this is my paper scrap box that I've showed you a few times now. It is the lid to my box. I might have to lift you up to be able to show you. In fact, I'm pretty sure I do. This is my paper scrap box. I'm just going to lift you up here. And I don't know if that's going to stay. Hopefully it'll stay. Okay. So I have this big box. It's the same box as the lid right here, and it just sits over to my right. And inside here I have a whole bunch of Ziploc bags that I've labeled. So we have this white in the front because I grab white the most often. Right behind that I have all of my pattern papers. And then I have cream, and then it goes in the color of the rainbow. So red, orange, well, it's supposed to, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, brown, and then gray and black. So they're all in here, and then I obviously need to start using these, but this is basically a lot of just my scraps from my regular colored cardstock. I do a lot of die cutting, and I will always grab for my scraps before I grab a fresh piece of paper. Same thing when I build my cards. So I'm going to set this down on the floor, and I'm going to work out of my scrap bin, and I'm going to show you really quickly how I organize my scraps. So first of all, I get my trimmer out because I try to put in there pieces that are, this is my board, that are straight edged. In the longer strips I won't put in there because they tend to bend. So these longer 12-inch strips I won't put in there just because of that reason. So this one to me is done. So we have a red right here. I have a blue scrap here. And this might seem silly to do it this way, but this is just how I do it because like I said, I do a lot of die cutting, and it's a lot easier and quicker for me to grab my scraps like that. So these are actually little ephemera pieces that I need to put back into my little storage bin, so that's going to be set off to the side. Now this piece here I could keep and do some more punching, but I just put these in the bin, in the trash. We have a wood stove outside in my husband's garage, and so he burns all of our paper trash. So we are getting double use out of my scraps. We are able to, or he is able to get heat into the garage from burning it. So I don't feel like it's another waste. It's not going to the dump yard or anything like that. It is still being used again in its final life. Now this piece here I will save just because I don't have any more of this paper that I'm aware of, and it's the American flag. So yeah, I'm gonna save that. So here's just purple. This is a pattern. And then little bitty scraps like this, I try not to put in there because they just go down to the very bottom of the bag and I can't ever find them again. And I just started using vintage papers and stuff like that down here in my craft room. So a lot of my vintage stuff is upstairs. Oops. So I don't have a vintage, this is that paper that won't cut. I remember you now. I don't have a vintage Ziploc bag yet. But I'm going to get one because I don't want to mix my vintage papers with my, like, fun, like this type of paper, non-vintage papers. I want to keep it separate so I don't have to spend time rummaging through there. This is a really big piece of patterned paper. Okay, so you guys are kind of seeing my thought process here. Let me just see what else I have. So this one here is bigger, and this is also that vintage paper. I don't like that one. Okay, let's see here. What else do I have that I can kind of quickly pull in and out? So I've got pink, some more patterned paper, and I'll just sit here and I'll just try to work through this box. And like these bigger pieces here in the back, like these glittery ones, I can trim down because I've used it so many times, and then file that away. And I do file this one in pink, even though it's glitter, it's pink to me, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it into the pink because I know that if I want pink, it's going to be in the pink. I don't have a glitter folder. I could get a glitter folder and store it that way, but I won't. And so this one here I'm going to actually save because I think this will make some really cute stencils. I'm going to try that in our new journal. So this is pink. It's going to go in pink now. And let's go ahead and file these away before I get so much stuff in front of me that I'm not going to have my pile. So I'm going to sort these really quick. We have pink, purple, some blue. This is pattern. Get my trimmer out the way. And you'll see just how quick and easy this process is. So these are all tiny to me. These ones are okay, but these are kind of tiny. So I'm going to put those back in there. And I know that this is going to be too long. These ones are, so they're going to go back in there. So I'm going to grab my box again. Ugh, it doesn't usually sit on the floor. Okay, I'm going to put my piles over here, and I'm going to try to do this like I would normally do it if you guys weren't in front of me. So I just grab my pattern cardstock and I flip to it. It's in the same spot every time. I don't know why pink was messed up. Maybe because I was in a hurry. Maybe because my little 3-year-old likes to pull stuff out. I don't know. And then I just kind of shove them in. I know that's a nightmare. And then what I do is I try to go through the box, in order, so that I usually have piles with more space, obviously, so I know that blue is going to come before purple. And I just open it up and throw it in there. It's super efficient for me. And like I said, I'm really quick at filing my stuff away. There goes pink. And then we have purple. So I get that tucked back down in there. The lid never fit on here, and that's why I decided to use it for paper scraps, because it matches the same box. And that is really quickly how I store and sort all of my colors. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it gets you guys organized and that you also have fun playing with your scraps and being able to store them in the most useful way. All right, guys, take care. We'll talk to you really soon. Bye-bye.